Welcome to Team Player Gaming Starfinder. This is build number 3 in my Starship crew party, and today we're building a soldier. The soldier is ridiculously OP, and the Starfinder developers at PaizoCon said it might just get even stronger. That's why it would be very bad for us to hit our allies with our area attacks. So we're taking the Bombard fighting style so we don't do that. Bombard lets you use your area attacks and say, okay, I want to blast you. Point to your mystic and say, not you, you're good. You and you. For Ancestry, we're going with the Dragonkin. If you've played D&D 5e, this is just Dragonborn. That's all it is. We're large size, which means big and chunky. We also get to pick someone to be our bonded partner, and we can go, what's up, to them without actually saying it out loud. And we're going to be able to give them better cover, especially when they're riding us like a mount. And no, it's not like that. With this build, we want to protect everybody in the party, but especially our captain, which is going to be the next build in this party. Constitution is going to be our most important. That's what about 80% of our abilities are going to go off of. At least in the beginning, we're going to need strength for athletics and for our melee damage if we need it. We're also going to need intelligence for those recall knowledge skills, and to get more skills in general. Wisdom isn't as important, but we still want goodwill saves. So we're going to be taking the Heartbroken Dragonkin Heritage to get a nice little bonus to that. We don't need charisma because eventually we're going to be so big and chunky that we can use our con for intimidation and for certain athletics checks. And you may want skills like Arcana and Society for that recall knowledge. The soldier is OP because you can do an area attack and be like, oh, I want to blast you, and I don't like your face. So you get blasted even more. Now, let's talk feats. First, Tactical Bond is the thing that lets us give our bonded ally better cover. And Ready Reload lets us reload our weapon for 1 action instead of 2. Level 2 is Menacing Laughter, which is just an AoE demoralize. At level 3, we get Fearsome Bulwark, which is what lets us use Constitution instead of Charisma on Intimidate checks. And on Athletics checks to, shove people around. And Toughness is that guy you always want to invite to the party. But it works especially well for a build like this. Level 4, Shoving Shots. We get to push enemies into that laser trap and still blast them. But if the shove fails, then it's easier for them to avoid the blast. Level 5, we're taking Bond Bear. Our bonded partner can be a medium creature and still ride us like a mount. Again, not like you're thinking. Also, bonded ally gets all 3 of their actions, no matter what. Level 6, Covering Fire. We can shoot a target and make it harder for them to hit one ally we pick. Or we can blast a bunch of enemies and make it harder for all of them to hit our selected ally. Level 7, Die Hard. Another great party goer, especially for a build like this. Level 8 is Overwatch, which is just a ranged reactive strike. So extra attack if they do certain things on their turn. Level 9, we're taking Mounted Unity. Now, both you and your bonded partner get all 3 of your actions when they're riding you like a mount. So there's literally no downside in being a mount now. For level 10, we want to see our enemies dance. But seriously, they become off guard if we suppress them with our attacks now. And while they're dancing, might as well laugh menacingly, because the debuffs from Menacing Laughter and this feat do stack, which means big debuffs to their AC. And that's our crew's Chief Security Officer. And if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like. And if you made it this far, you probably like my content, so go ahead and subscribe. And of course, you can absolutely comment down below with your ideas, or just tell me our build apart. I love hearing from people. And if you want more builds and other content, including Pathfinder content, you can check out these videos here, or go into the description for my Pathfinder channel, as well as my Discord, Reddit, and other socials. And remember guys, teamwork is vital. It helps us solve problems.